Things have been very troubling these last few years, haven't they? I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Back to the merchant's life, I suppose?
It's an honor to serve the champion of Kirkwall, make no mistake. But I'm getting older. It's time to see the Sandal's future. I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I hope that's all right.
If you're worried about Sandal, I can help him out.
Oh, well, that's mighty kind of you, but it's unnecessary. My boy's been offered a position in Orlais. It seems the Empress herself found one of his enchantments and is intrigued. Can you imagine? Us in the Imperial Court. Hopefully this business with the Templars doesn't get worse before we go. I worry about you, Miss Eyre.
Oh, I thank you. Unnecessary, but still, thank you. Ah, Meryl. Meryl. We still haven't. We'll deal with this first. Gambling's problem. We just have to go the other way. That is weird. Oh well.
So, Gamlin couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You never told me you had a cousin.
I have a cousin? Gamlin never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Meckel is dead. That bitch killed him.
Insult me again, and it won't just be this Meckel who died by my hand.
Do you really think your threats will work? You killed my brother.
That doesn't make sense. Meckel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Meckel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawk for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlin at all.
Gamlin never told me he had a daughter.
There's probably a lot of things he hasn't told you. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlin before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlin before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You set this whole thing up just so you could meet your father?
I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
He's got some good qualities. You might be surprised.
Really? What do you think I should do?
I think you should go talk to Gamlin. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
Having family might be more worthwhile than you think.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Can't give you help. You're still an ass.
That should do.
These arse webs kidnap my sister. My sister.
You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
I'm looking for Thrask.
You don't sound happy. Last I heard, you two were close. So were we once. Of course, that was before Meredith kicked me out of the Templars. Thrask knew she was a bitch then, but he still thought he could change things from the inside. I hoped he would.
It sounds like you've had a change of heart.
I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give him a hint of freedom, may just go bad.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
It is never that simple.
I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here. Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When you took Fainriel to the Dalish and insisted there was another way. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
I will not negotiate until you unhand Bethany.
No harm will come to your sister. We will release her as soon as I have your word to support us.
No. The girl dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace. I knew we should have let the Templars slay her.
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith. What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
You hurt my sister. You die.
I would rather die 100 times than endure one more hour in this circle. I have been counting the days to get my revenge. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
You don't know what it's like. We're locked in our cells all day, no light, no air. The Templars ask things of us. When Thrask offered a chance to make a better circle, I had to take it. But... Grace, this isn't right. Meredith's to blame for what's happening, not the champion.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion!
tried to stay away from her, you know, after Decimus. But the circle here is worse than Starkhaven ever was. It seemed like hers was the only way out. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
What happened? The last thing I remember is these Templars coming into my quarters.
I promise. I'll never let anything like this happen again.
Thank you. It's good to know you're still looking out for me.
They're meeting in here, Sir Cullen. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The Champion's a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, Champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, Champion?
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
It's just sad that's how Thresh dies. Being duped by bloodshed.
Set.
It is quite sad. He was one of the better Templars. Cullen is a good Templar, he's just still dealing with what he had to deal with in the Peraltan Circle. Still understand? Killed all that needed to be killed.
May Andraste guide you.
And I had the complete outfit. Boots. Yeah, helmet weaker. Ouch. That would be better. Yeah. So.
You want daggers? Got them too.
Let's go see We're still very, very close to the end. I don't know, we gotta see it obviously now.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Thrask admitted to leading the group.
Perhaps I've exaggerated the depths of her madness. But if she's not there yet, she will be soon. The only question is, once it's clear she cannot lead, will there be anyone left to oppose her? Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Thrask's dead. Grace is dead. Nothing's changed. They're not going to be...
All mages are confined to their quarters.
The Knight Commander agreed to show mercy to those found conspiring with Sir Thrask. But surely you can see the Knight Commander directly now, should you wish. What would you have of me?
Everyone says the Knight Commander's gone crazy. Are you still behind her?
The people ask too much of her. She needs a spine of iron to survive her position. I have seen madness before. I saw Uldred's eyes when there was nothing human left in them. The Knight Commander. She is not there yet. But I do not have to ask where the rumors come from.
What is the Knight Commander doing about the conspirators?
The mages have been confined to their quarters and sedated. The Templars have been suspended without pay. That is as lenient as we dare be.
If it comes to war with the mages, whose side do you think the Grand Cleric will take?
She is bound by faith and duty to support the Templars. We have dominance over mages by divine right. But it is cruel how she leads them on, letting them think they might have a chance at rebellion.
I just wanted to see how an old friend is doing in this difficult time.
After what happened in Ferelden, I told myself I would never again question the purpose of the Order. But it grows harder each day to tell whether I'm serving the Templars or only the Knight Commander. It may be that they are no longer one and the same.
That's a Knight Captain. Being unsure. A Knight Captain. They should know what the hell is going on. Even they're questioning. Hold on, I'll go to the toilet, guys, sorry.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
I thought it might be worth something.
It is. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Daenerys coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
I'd like you to have it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
That's actually a visible mission. A visible mission would be hard to do. Let's speak to gambling. Speak to gambling.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
I was worried she wouldn't come find you. I think you need each other.
You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, girl.
Unlikely. Very, very unlikely. Because it would have ended up with your death. Absolute damn fools.
So much blood.
Not dangerous. What's the next one? That side quest. Oh, it's done.
Done.
Oh yes. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. The best had been our relationship with Isabella for it to work where she comes back, but you'd still fight our shot nonetheless.
Dalish are all dead. This is the best we had.
Hate this place and them that sent me in.
Holy moly.
Don't like downtown? Die.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Where does this lead us to? Oh goody, right near the exit. Let's do a stroll in Hightown before we finish this up.
Ah, Kirkwall is so dull.
Get the sword to the canal.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
I'd love to know how many there literally are there.
I hope all is well. A new letter on your desk awaits your attention. You like the shiny?
final showdown. Underwear already been. I forgot that. No, you. No, you. Your training. No, you more than happy. This is my normal team. Evelyn, Fenris, and Matt.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Then take me to them. Before that happened.
Hold on, guys.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
Oh my God.
This needs to stop. You came.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called her here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
There must be some way we can work this out.
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do, heard the lies of mages that seek power.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Othina will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Thus begin.
Maker, have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Elfina, no! Maker, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed. As Knight Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately!
The Circle didn't even do this! Champion, you can't let her! Help us stop this madness!
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
It seems I have no choice but to side with you.
Your first act must be to execute this traitor.
You can't side with her. Please. I can't support this.
It's unfortunate, but it's the only way.
The mages cannot hide behind their rights when they endanger so many.
Don't do this. Don't make me choose between my people and my family.
Think carefully, Champion. This is not justice.
I'm not defending you, Orsino.
Very wise.
Are you sure about this? You know she's going to murder people whose only crime was being born a mage.
Innocent people will be hurt in the fighting. We have to make this as quick and painless as possible. I think we agree that nobody wants mages and Templars fighting in the streets. All we can do now is try to keep casualties to a minimum.
I suppose you're right. This decision was taken out of our hands.
Stop him!
Yeah,
I will
by
warn
Andrew.
the others!
Gather our forces! We will deal with this. So, it begins. I must gather my forces at the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can, Champion. I'll leave this murderer for you to deal with. He's your companion. Do as you see fit.
Yeah, all is well, man. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing?
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
I might have understood if you'd only told me.
You condone this? The brutal death of an innocent...
I wanted to tell you, but what if you stopped me? And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Opinions?
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
He wants to die. Kill him and be done with it.
Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this. He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Whatever you do, just do it.
You have to pay for what you've done.
I know. The sooner I die, the sooner my name lives on to inspire generations.
It will never be enough, but it's a start.
We'd all best get to the gallows, and quick. It's going to be quite a show.
We are first in major, so I'm going to do that. I want Evelyn to control just her troops. He doesn't need leveling up, I thought he would.
We must move quickly, or the battle will be fought without us.
No, the battle's not going anywhere. And which way do we go?
Stay where you are! There is no escape!
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, Mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
We need to get to the gallows quickly. I cannot believe we are actually doing this.
You know, when I return to Starkhaven, you're welcome to come with me.
And do what, exactly?
You're a fine warrior. If you could train men to fight like you do, we'd be unstoppable.
I'm no leader, and I doubt humans would want me training them.
Then why not train elves? I bet there's plenty who would admire all you
I doubt it though. If they ever did a remaster of Dragon Age, I doubt they
You
would
are your
put
own
in
man,
boxes
living as you see fit. You give
due to the
yourself
fact that it wouldn't work. It then wouldn't be a remaster, because the remaster game means you have to keep the same features, otherwise it's not a remaster. Dragon Age has always been a story-driven single-player game, which is why you don't see any remasters of it. Instead, you have backwards compatibility to help.
Each of these Maleficar could have helped Anders with his butchery.
Funny thing is about this part, even if I chose to fight with the mages, this whole part I'd still be fighting against mages to get to. Because these are all the blood mages actually fighting me. Yeah, but they wouldn't be able to get away with it. They'd basically lose the fan base of Dragon Age by even thinking it. The same would occur with Mass Effect if they tried to change what they did with Andromeda and turn it into more of a play to win or battle royale. That they only just skimmed through what they had for Andromeda, where it was a wave-based competition and you could buy stuff to help you and to get other unlocks. But with Dragon Age, it's too much of a single-player driven thing, which is why probably after Dragon Age 4 you probably won't see another one. Dragon Age 4 will probably be the end of Dragon Age.
Quickly! Quickly! don't want to fight you!
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender.
They have.
Nothing more.
But they're still too stupid to do anything because they'll keep trying to push it.
Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you.
But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them. Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
We can still prevent this, before you both tear Kirkwall apart.
It is already torn apart. We cannot divert from our path.
And me? Will you also fight your own sister?
I could ask you the same question, Bethany.
I didn't want it to come to this.
Stay strong, child. We must make a stand together, or we are all lost.
Yes, First Enchanter.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over.
Let me tell you what is about to happen. We have the unenviable task of entering the gallows and eliminating every mage we find within. You must harden your heart. The magic within them is a disease that, if left unchecked, will spread and fester. We will do what we must.
How
Maker have mercy on their
Ubisoft
souls.
does it. Like it's not pushed on you. It's
Prepare
there
for the
if you
attack.
want it.
Let
if
me know when you
want
are
to
ready,
use
champion.
it or not. Unlike EA keeps trying to push it to give you an advantage if you do that.
I hope you're prepared for what we're about to face. Desperation will drive these mages to terrible acts. I've seen it before. It will not be pretty.
I don't think it's too late. It doesn't have to go that far.
We shall see. Now the battle awaits us. Navia Lerno Victoria. Only the living know victory. Fight well.
Captain.
Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know. Donnick has kept the guard protecting civilians. It's been contained so far, but we really need some luck going ahead.
I never wanted to mess up your life like this.
I think it's something that just sort of happens to friends of yours. Hawk, it's worth it. Let's bust some heads like the old days.
Yeah, but if you realize this game leads you... Yeah, but, I look at... Yeah, but they master... Ubisoft master it with, Assassin's Creed, but I don't think they ever really mastered it with the Ghost Recon stuff. Like, they were always a hit and miss in some of the Ghost Recon when they started to add that kind of stuff. But for some reason with Assassin's Creed, it was just easier for them to do it. I love the fact that of all the people that join you as companions, 2 will betray you, regardless. Anders will betray you regardlessly and kill, of course, the Grand Enchanter. Who else? You have Isabella, which only if you basically romance her will she not betray you, otherwise she'll betray you. But even in the end, even if she doesn't betray you, then you'll still have to fight the Arashak anyway. I don't know, I find Assassin's Creed, the 2 latest ones, Origins and Odyssey, to be the better out of the original. Like, I really got sick of the repetitiveness of Assassin's Creed. Even though I kept playing, the repetitiveness of it and the never changing game controls just made it dull and boring. With what they have done, they've made it an improvement. They brought it to more of a modern day game than what it was.
Nervous, Hawk?
I know we have to do this, but I don't want to lose people.
It's funny, I'm playing a BioWare game talking
heroic
about
sacrifice for the good of Kirkwall.
And
there are worse endings,
Ubisoft
you know.
game.
You know me, Hawk. I'm not one for long goodbyes. But this, defending innocent people, preserving our way of life, this is worth doing.
Yeah, but that's how the store should be. Like, the store in AC is forgettable because it shouldn't be a mainstay of it, like what EA tries to do. Always have it as the main thing, the main focus point. It shouldn't be like that. Like how Ubisoft's done it for AC. Yes, it's there, but it's not basically shoving itself in your face. It's there if you need it. Say if you get to a certain point and you haven't had time to collect the resources, if you have the little bit of money to do it, buy the resources from the store to help you get along.
Whatever I'm going into, it's good to have you along.
It has been an honor, Hawk.
No problem.
What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny?
No.
If Elthina had stood firm behind the Knight Commander, this wouldn't have happened. There are times when even the best intentions lead to the void.
That was a terrible way to die. The Grand Cleric deserved better.
As did your mother, Hawk. We've both lost those dear to us to these Maleficarum. These mages will not stop until they overthrow the Chantry. There was never peace to be made with them. You're an amazing woman, Hawk. Had we met in different times... But let's not think on that now. The Maker favors us in this fight. He must, for we defend against his enemies. If we fall here, may we meet again at his side.
Everything will be all right.
I hope so. I'm sure this is for the best. Whatever happens, I'm with you, Marvenon. Does all this feel like a dream to you, too?
I can't believe it's come to this.
You'll get us through this. You always do. My love.
I love you. Whatever happens, remember that.
I hope Meredith knows what she's doing.
The Circle of Kirkwall is corrupt, and Orsino is ineffectual. Meredith should have invoked the right years ago.
I assume you are ready, champion?
What will you do once the mages are dead?
This is not the first time the right of annulment has ever been invoked. We will do as others have done before us. Start again. Kirkwall will be rebuilt, stronger than before, and the Circle will know fear. This has been a long time coming. I am eager to begin.
We're all set tonight, Commander.
Good. You will need to give orders to your companions. Do that and the attack may begin.
I should be at your side, Hawk.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening.
Very well.
Varric, stay out of sight. And use your crossbow.
Bianca's ready and willing.
We didn't want this. The mages, they're our brothers and sisters. It's sad, but still necessary. Kirkwall needs us to set this right. We need order. We lose ourselves. It's the only choice we have.
Champion, the attack is about to begin. Break it down!
Here they come! Stop them!
Oh shit, I'm surrounded. I did the wrong thing. I like it. To me, Inquisition is better. I could do this all day. But
mercy, we beg you. Do whatever you want with us, but let us live.
No!
Really? You didn't play Origin?
This circle is beyond redemption.
Knight Commander, surely the rite of annulment requires something more...
It requires my word, Cullen. Do as I've commanded.
Champion, will you not defend us? Must we all be slaughtered for the actions of a few?
No problem.
We're here to prevent a crisis, not raise everything in our path.
Listen to the champion.
The bitch didn't like that.
Trap! All set. Done. That... do it. All set.
I can't believe even the Templars are turning against their own.
We should move on.
That's what you always say. Oh, I love that game too. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I thought it was strange how badly it was overlooked though, that game, because it's such a good game. I didn't even remember it ever actually getting any media attention when it first came out either. So it's like, basically it became like no one even knew it existed. Anything I can get rid of you. No problem, man. Okay, waterhouse. I should check. Oh, weapon. Oh, holy crap. Your crap, your crap, your crap. He's 1 point short of being able to use that bow. Any weapon? Any weapon for you? Blade of Mercy.
I don't like the looks of this.
Ready to die?
Watch your step!
I can't believe even the Templars are turning against their own.
I don't know how I can tell. That was fun, not? What?
Enchantment?
What the fuck? God, you gotta love Santos. I don't know why he pops up in enchantment. What in God's name are you doing here? Actually, I'm gonna need to get that out. Oh, I never get that to Anders. Listen. It's a bit sad.
Jump, mate.
Yeah, let me get the other file. And now I press that.
Jump, mate. Jump, mate.
Let's save.
Just as I suspected all along.
Willing sacrifices! Men and women who would have died at your hands anyhow. The irony is that until this very moment, I have never used blood magic.
Do you take me for a fool? One does not summon such a ritual from thin air.
The right belonged to Quentin, a man the champion is familiar with. I put aside his research as too dangerous. But things have changed.
You were working with that murderer.
I knew about him. I kept his existence secret because I didn't want to give Meredith more ammunition against us.
But you could have stopped him. You could have saved her.
I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't know the extent of his derangement until it was too late.
The Maker has guided us here to end your evil, Orsino.
The Maker has guided you all to your deaths!
No! You said she wouldn't be hurt!
I'm sorry, child, but true justice demands sacrifice from us all.
That's one ugly mother.
Is that the best? We stand together. together!
Well done, everyone.
Is that the best you can do?
May I just say guide you?
Anna Celine!
That's one way to handle it.
I can't believe it. How could you do this?
Such is the curse that you carry, difficult as it may be to accept.
You? Your insanity drove him to this.
I will not argue with you, Mage. My purpose here is clear.
And I'm just one more abomination to be dealt with. Yes, I see what comes next.
Back away from her, Meredith.
I see. Have it your way, then. I will meet you in the courtyard, champion.
Thank you. I don't know if I deserve your help.
You don't think I could lose you, too? Do it.
I hope everyone's having a good night or day, depending on where you live and the time zone you're in. We're coming up to the end. The final fight, as it were. I need to take out the bow.
Enchantment?
Okay, time to go see what Meredith wants.
Look at all this. Magic is a cancer in the heart of our land, just as it was in the time of Andraste. And like her, we are left with no choice but to purify it with fire and blood.
You got what you wanted. It's done.
Not quite. I am beginning to wonder just how large your part in all this actually was. A refugee come to our city with an apostate sister, gathering power and influence without any accounting.
Oh, god damn it. Hopefully it hasn't frozen on me. Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna try something. Come on. Oh my god, really? We get up to this point and it wants to do this after running so smoothly. Oh, this is gonna annoy me if I have to actually exit out. Normally I can get this working. fuck? I'm looking at a no choice situation. I got the accident. This time it actually happened and it couldn't be. Normally you could quickly skip through the conversation to stop that from happening. It's because it is backwards compatibility, so I do apologize for that. That was an unexpected problem. We probably have to fight Orsino again. Or did it actually save as we were coming to talk to?
Enchantment?
Did we buy the... Okay. And that is good. Now hopefully this works the way it should work.
Look at all this. Magic is a cancer in the heart of our land, just as it was in the time of Andraste. And like her, we are left with no choice but to purify it with fire and blood.
You almost sound as if you're happy to do it.
Happy? I would prefer we lived in a world without such sickness, where such madness is unnecessary. But we do not. Even this battle is not yet over. I am beginning to wonder just how large your part in all this actually was. A refugee come to our city with an apostate sister, gathering power and influence without any accounting. How can I trust that the mighty champion of Kirkwall is not a worse threat to this city than the Circle?
You're seeing threats where none exist.
Just the sort of misdirection I would expect from you. The people of Kirkwall will mourn your loss, but I will tell them you died battling the mages. A righteous cause.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path. You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
The idol poisoned Bartran's mind in the end.
He was weak, whereas I am not. All of you! I want her dead!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others. Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
Not doing anything!
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil. defeated! Maker, heed your humble servant!
Word of the slaughter spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry for all mages, a reminder of their brutal oppression. She had shown not only what the Templars were willing to do, but that they could be defied. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. Here at home, the city all but got down on its hands and knees and begged the champion to rule. As for the rest of us, eventually we all left the champion's side for one reason or another. Well, all of us except for Meryl. You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith turned on the champion. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
Then I suppose Meredith would be ruling the city still.
But the champion is not in Kirkwall any longer.
So I hear. Isn't it strange how quickly fortunes change?
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. She is a hero. A woman that the Templars respect. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. She may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
So, did you...
Gone. Just like the Warden.
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
there we go. The end.
I'm not calling you a liar. Just don't lie to me. I'm not calling you a thief. Just don't steal from me.
Hope everyone enjoyed. The stream. I'm gonna grab something about to eat, and I'm not 100% sure if I'll be back. So if I'm not back in probably 30 or so minutes, I hope you guys enjoy your day / night, and I'll see you next time.